Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today I want to touch on the topic of Stellantis. And if you're new to the channel, or if for somehow this video gets on your feed, I just bought a Jeep SRT Night Edition 2016 with 4,000 miles on it. So my collection is pretty much complete, although I will be looking for more vehicles here. I've got a 300 SRT, a Challenger SRT, my Volt that I'm in right now, my Chevy Volt, the Jeep SRT now, the Durango RT Tow and Go, which is in the family, and then the AMG GLE 43. So big Mopar guy, and I have to touch on this subject. So driving every engine that Mopar has had on the performance side now, which the only thing I didn't drive was the 392, and now I have to say, Stellantis is really screwing themselves over by not having the V8 option anymore. But they're screwing themselves over because that experience that I have had in my Jeep now the last few days is so entertaining and so fun, with all the right noises, that there will be no way that this inline six can reproduce it. Absolutely no way. So with all the layoffs right now, I just saw on Mopar Insiders that there's fears that there's more layoffs happening with the Michigan plants, and just the mass layoffs that are happening within Stellantis. They're going down a dark path, guys, and Stellantis is screwed, plain and simple, without, sugarcoating it. What was grand in, let's just say, the 2010s is no more, and even the 2020s is no more, as we know. And really, it's a kick in the teeth. It's a kick in the teeth to us SRT enthusiasts or Mopar enthusiasts in general. Honestly, someday I'd love to collect all the classic SRT vehicles. I would. That's a goal of mine in life. Of course, to be financially stable and whatnot. That comes first, but to be able to collect those all someday would be sweet. And I definitely am not interested in any of the new product. I'm not interested in an electric vehicle. I have a Chevy Volt right now that is, a plug-in hybrid with a gas generator, but I certainly wouldn't buy an electric vehicle. And I'm not interested in a twin-turbo inline six either. I've already got a twin-turbo V6 in the GLE 43. And yes, while that is fun to drive, there's turbo lag. It doesn't sound like a V8. And you don't get that history with it as well. Where it does shine, I guess, is maybe fuel efficiency by a gallon or two better than the V8s. But honestly, I could make a whole nother video, and I think I will, a whole nother video on why, this twin turbo or turbocharging of smaller displacement engines and less cylinders, quite frankly, has the same gas results as a naturally aspirated engine in a bigger displacement. So for me, I'm just really disappointed in Stellantis, and what gets me even more disappointed now is that seeing all these big YouTubers, Doug DeMuro, others, well, Doug DeMuro being a prime example of saying that EVs are slowing down. They're slowing down. And now with Mustang, with Ford trucks, with Corvette, with all the GM, big Tahoe, Yukon, Escalade, blah, 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 still producing V8 engines, CT5 Blackwing. It's pretty goddamn frustrating when Stellantis just totally quit. And yes, you can get a Durango with a V8 still brand new, and yes, you can get some of the heavy-duty Ram trucks with V8s brand new, but they're phasing that out completely. And after having the experience of 3 Hemi trucks, all 5.7s, 2 6.1 liters with my Challenger, my 300, now a 392 Jeep, and the 5.7 in a Durango with the Tow and Go package, I cannot believe it. You're selling your brand out. You're selling out of its identity. And you're trying to forge this new identity in a world that now we're backing away from electric vehicles, and we're going to twin turbos, or we're going to hybridization. So it's pretty frustrating to me that they just went cold turkey on everything. And after the experience now that I've had with all the SRT vehicles, Dodge produced something, Chrysler, Jeep, Stellantis, they produced a product that no others could. No others could, or no others would. And now they're essentially making Me Too cars that don't have any more performance than any other brand out there, and don't offer what's your USP? What's your unique selling proposition? You used to be able to buy a Jeep or a Ram truck, and that used to be luxury, but it used to be, affordable luxury and offer more features than other brands. And now you're getting, I just priced out a 4xe Jeep Grand Cherokee this morning. A loaded top trim was $85,000. Now I just priced out a loaded Jeep Grand Cherokee L, and that was $75,000. $75,000. I priced out a Grand Wagoneer. That was $125,000. Who the hell has that kind of money? I just bought the most expensive vehicle in my lifetime, and it was $50,000. I just find that asinine that people, and I make good money, mind you, and yes, I do have a lot of cars, but I make good money. I find it asinine that people can afford these cars. Sorry, I've got water in the back. How are people affording these cars that Stellantis is putting out? I don't get it. So it's pretty frustrating as somebody who, loves the brand, loves the Chrysler brand, loves the heritage. For Christ's sakes, I wrote I had to do my capstone in high school. My capstone English project was a topic of our choice, and I did Chrysler, the history of Chrysler. So I love the heritage, I love the brand. And to see it all go to waste is really frustrating. And guys, if you don't think Stellantis is dead, or Chrysler and Dodge won't be dead in 5 years, I think you're going to be wrong. I truly do. Chrysler will be gone. And even the CEO himself, Carlos Tavares, said that brands that don't perform will be axed. So does that mean Dodge is going to be done and Chrysler is going to be done? We don't know. Jeep is here to stay. Ram is here to stay. We know that for sure. Those are the brand leaders. That's what carries the sales in the United States. But man, guys, I'm nervous. I'm nervous about the future of Chrysler. It's a shit show. It's a shit show. And after the experience that I've had now in all my SRT vehicles, nothing can top it. Nothing can top it. Yes, I've had Hellcats. And yes, I could have bought a Hellcat truck, but I don't want to. TRX, I've driven it, been in the Trackhawk, been in the Hellcat Challenger, I've been in everything or driven everything. And that's an experience that you don't get anyplace else. And now you won't ever get it again. So what's the point of putting all these engines in there and really trying to upgrade or upsell your product and charging such a big price for them? There's nothing that makes it stand out for any other manufacturer out there. So with that, guys, I have to leave it at that. Stellantis is screwed. That's probably going to be the title of this video. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next episode. Like and subscribe.